Today's top story is about an innocent man who had to wait for 11 years to be acquitted. And do you want to guess what he was falsely accused of? That's right. 5 women accused him falsely of sexual harassment, and he did 3 years in prison for this despite no evidence whatsoever. And we now know that because those 5 women admitted that they've made it up. But I guarantee you that this is the first and probably last time you hear about this story, because Western media does not report on things like this much. If you're liberal, this is the story that CNN thinks is important to you today. And if you're a conservative, this is the story that Fox News thinks it's important today. But I believe that this is the story that should be the most important to you, because this can happen to any man at any time. And you know what? I've only been doing this for like a month, daily man stories, and I'm already sick to my stomach how often I have to report on this. A bunch of women falsely accuse a man to get back at him or whatever of sexual harassment or sexual assault, and he has to go through hell and lose his entire life in order to get acquitted. And nothing happens to women. Like in this case, this wasn't even a celebrity. He's just a regular English professor who caught 5 women cheating during an exam. And in order to get back to him, for having women, be held responsible for their actions, they've decided to accuse him of sexual harassment. And guess what? The prosecutors, despite the lack of evidence, decided to move forward with it. And he was convicted for 3 years. Only after years and years and years and years of challenges, he finally got in front of the judge and was acquitted. And the judge cited no evidence whatsoever. And like I said, these women admitted that they lied. And this happens all the time. He's not a celebrity. This can happen to any man anywhere in the world, because there's absolutely no punishment for the women, who should be absolutely locked up in prison, or for the prosecutors who prosecuted an innocent man with no evidence whatsoever. They should be locked up in jail as well. However, that's not the world that we're living in. If you're in America or a European country and many other countries, if you say or do something that a woman happens not to like, or you hurt her feelings, she has all the power to ruin your life, because the system is made for her to do this to you. False accusations based on no facts or just feelings is much more important than evidence, even in court. This is the most important story of this year for every single man watching.